Good Sunday Crafternon. Happy Mother's Day. It's hard to believe we're almost, well, technically in the middle of May. I hope that all you moms out there are celebrating and that you're being treated very well today. My name is Dawn Bourgette. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I've actually gotten here, I think, 2 minutes early. So as I have you all find me in your news feed, we'll just talk about a couple of things really quick. First of all, look at this beautiful notebook, right? A good friend of mine gave this to me as a gift, and another good friend of mine made this gift. Isn't it cool? I love it. I love my new logo. I think the gal that designed my logo for my blog just did such an amazing job. She hit it on the spot. It's perfect. It's so me. And just to show you guys one other thing that my friend Janet made right here. So this weekend I had a team retreat and she made some bags for me. Aren't those cool? I love it. Love it, love it. So, just in case, she didn't know I was going to do this, by the way. This is totally impromptu. But just in case you would like to have something made, she does a beautiful job and she does so many different custom things. So, look up Janet. She's here local to me in the Ludington area in Michigan. But she can ship and all that good stuff. So anyway, I just had to show it off. Like I said, she had no clue I was doing that. But I love to help my friends. I love to support my friends. Okay, so first of all, the May host code is all set. If you see anything that you like while we're here today or otherwise, make sure to go ahead and shop my online store. I totally appreciate you doing so and supporting my small business. And this is the host code to use. As you check out and it asks, you're like, what is a host code? That is it, in the pinky purple right there. And by chance, if your order is $150 or more, make sure to not use the host code and get those stamp rewards for yourself. So today we are concentrating now on the new annual catalog. The catalog is live. It went live on May 2nd and it's gorgeous. I know I say that every catalog, and I think Stampin' Up! Just tops it with the next and the next and the next. But with that being said, and me having a team fun weekend together. By the way, my girls, they're just amazing. I love spending time with them. They're crazy and they're fun and I love them. But anyway, I was like, what am I going to show everybody Sunday for Sunday Crafternon? And then I thought, you know what? I had some card packs from my catalog kickoff, so I thought I would share those with you. So instead of concentrating on one stamp set, today we're going to show 4, which is really unlike me. I like to concentrate on one thing, but I really love the way these cards turned out, and quite honestly, I used a couple of them for swaps with other demonstrators, so I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and share that. So today we're going to bebop around with 4 different stamp sets. But before we get into that, just a couple of things to remind you guys of my class schedule. Now, as of this Wednesday, May 17th, I'm heading across the pond to Ludington. Across the pond to Ludington. Bright dawn. No. I don't even have to go across any pond for that. I'm here. Hello. Oh my goodness. Can you tell? My sleep has been minimal. So sorry about that. Anyway, I gotta laugh at myself. Oh boy. Anyway, across the pond to London is more like it for the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Norway. So on Wednesday, hopefully I'll get a lot of sleep on the airplane because I think I need it. Anyway, so we'll be spending 3 days in London and then heading to Southampton and catching a big boat, the ship, Royal Caribbean ship, Anthem of the Seas, and tour Norway. Oh my gosh, like pinch me, right? It's a once in a lifetime trip because as much as I have all these things on my bucket list, actually doing them is another thing, right? So anyway, as I head off this Wednesday, the next 2 Sundays, I will not be here. But what I'm going to do, good Sunday Crafternon, Kristen. But what I am going to do is I'm going to share the experience along with you, because quite honestly, you guys, if I didn't have all of you, this could never have happened. Never, ever. So, darn Facebook. I know, right? So anyway, I want to thank you first of all. I'm very humbled by the fact that I have so many of you who support me, and that truly makes my heart happy. So thank you. And like I said, I'll be sharing everything with you. So I'm really, really excited about that. I made sure that I have internet while I'm there, because I wouldn't be able to live without my phone. Who can live without their phone, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and dive in. Hey, Evelyn. Hello. How are you feeling, my friend? We missed you yesterday. I hope you're doing okay and healing, getting better. Happy Mother's Day. All right, so just a little bit as far as what's happening into June, since basically I'm gone for the rest of May. Holy cow, right? So with that being said, on Thursday, June the 6th, I will have creative card class at 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 6:30. So sign up for that. I have something up my sleeve. I believe it's going to be circle sayings, but I may change my mind. You know, when we are on this cruise, and normally I'm set in stone and I have everything set, but I'm going to kind of wing it, because while we're on vacay in Norway, we are going to be swapping. Isn't that crazy? We're going to be swapping on the big boat, on the ship. And we're also going to have displays and all that good stuff, and even some presentations from other demonstrators. So I may change it up as I see some other ideas, because I can cut paper like a true paper ninja. But anyway, so stay tuned for that. Oh, thanks, guys. And then as we get into the middle of June, on June 15th, it's normally the 4th Thursday, but I had to bump it up 1 week to June 15th. I'm going to have my product-based class, so it includes product. And it's going to be this super cute, fresh as a daisy. This is such a fun suite of product. So that's going to be June 15th, and I'm offering 10 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 6:30. And it's going to include the DSP and embellishment and the twine ribbon combo. And I need to have signups for that by June 1st. So I'll just be getting home. So for you last minute people who like to sign up last minute, I will be home the 30th of this month. And so you have a couple days in there to be able to reach me, sign up, and then I'm going to start cutting like a crazy ninja woman for that, because I also have to order product for you as well. Okay? And I have some other things on here, but we're not going to jump too far ahead, right? I need to take one day at a time. And then also into June, the first Friday of the month on June 2nd, we have Starbucks Sip and Stamp, where you can come on over, hang out with me, grab a cup of coffee if you like, or a cake pop, and make a free craft with me. I would love to have you there. So mark that down, and that's 12 noon to 2 p.m. on June the 2nd. Yay! Fun stuff. Also, just to let you know, we just recently received information on the new paper pumpkin, which is called Welcome In, which is kind of cool. As well, now I'm a retired innkeeper, but How cool is this, right? So I can totally relate to this one because I'm all about the hospitality and all that good stuff. But anyway, so this is going to be the June kit. You can sign up until June the 10th to receive this kit for June. So just make sure to do that if you like it. It looks like it's jiving with the Countryside Inn Suite, which is in the annual catalog. So that's pretty awesome. So if you like doing alternate projects and all of that good stuff, you're definitely going to want to grab this up if you love that whole Countryside Inn. Oh my gosh, my papers keep sliding around here. In fact, let me see if I can find it really super quick. We're going to just not waste any time at all, go to the back, right? When all else fails, look at the table of contents. Let's see here. Countryside. Oh, where is that? 63. I'll give you a quick peek at it because it is really pretty. I am normally not a gal that likes a lot of blue because, ironically, with Mother's Day, my mom, she loved blue. Me, I'm pink all the way. But she loved blue, and back in the day, everything in our house was blue, including a bedroom of mine. Blue, and more blue. Blue carpet, blue curtains, blue. You get the idea. So anyway, I was like, ugh, blue. But it is seriously very pretty. I've worked with this product, and I really kind of dig it. And we are going to use it today on one of our cards. So anyway, this is kind of cross-pollinating with the paper pumpkin. That was kind of a weird way of putting it, wasn't it? I don't know. Crazy mind. Okay, also, just to remind you guys that we do have online exclusive products. So feel free to check them out at my online store and see if there's anything that you can't live without. Just to let you know that into July, they're going to refresh this for customers and bring more products in. So I'll get the peek at them, the sneak peek, so to speak, in June. And then I believe in July, 1:11 p.m. Hey, Kristen. Gotta love those numbers. It's a number thing. If you know, you know. And so anyway, check out the online exclusives at my online store. And like I said, in July, they're going to be adding some more goodies that will not be in any publication. So it's a good way to just check it out every so often. And every time they add product, I'll make sure to remind you guys so that you know. Okie dokie. I think we are ready to rock and roll. You guys ready to stamp? I am. First of all, first card, let's do this one right here. So this is a really cute set. I'm going to grab it for you. It is called Crafting with You. And it does have a, you can purchase the bundle. It has dies that go along with it. But I love this. Especially this right here. This is what we're going to use today is the stamp. I just think it's super adorable. In fact, I think I forgot to put that one out. So we're going to do that right now. In fact, look at, I even cut extras. Aren't they cute? Oh, love it, love it. Okay, so we're going to use this stamp along with the sentiment on a card. So anyway, we'll make this one first. And just to check out the dies here with you, there you go. So what I really love, this is super duper cute. For those of you that are familiar with our paper trimmer, this will cut out the image of our paper trimmer, and then it also cuts out this little slit here so you can stick in a piece of paper and make it look as though you're cutting a piece of cardstock or DSP. So cute, right? And then I love the scissors as well. And I know a lot of my stampers also quilt. So this kind of covers those that love all the fabric crafting as well as like painting and everything in between. It's just an artsy fartsy set and it just makes me happy. Makes me super happy. So I'm going to make sure we don't lose this guy. Because if you guys are like me, how many of you have lost your photopolymer stamps? Hey, Judy. Hello there. Happy Sunday Crafternon. Happy Mother's Day to you. I I'm always losing those darn things because photopolymer sticks to everything. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of a messy crafter. And so they'll stick on like the backs of stuff, like stamp sets. And if you have your cardstock, like I keep my cardstock in the packaging, and photopolymer stamps love the packaging. They just, so I am always losing those. Okay, so grab my packet and let's get started. I've already pre-cut my little embossing machine. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love it. It makes me happy. And then this is a duo pack of ribbon, and I've already made the bow, obviously. And this is in Lemon Lime Twist. And I think that the other color that is featured is Crumb Cake, and it's like a 2-pack of the ribbon. I just think that that's adorbs. And this is like one of my favorite colors. And honestly, Lemon Lime Twist used to be an in color, and they've returned it, and now they've put it into our core colors along with Berry Burst. Berry Burst was also an in color, I believe, at the same time Lemon Lime Twist was. And they've brought this back as one of our core colors. And when I say core colors, we have the 4 color families, the subtles, brights, neutrals, and, oh, regals. There we go. My brain is somewhat working. This is a good thing. I'm going to put the envelope aside here. By the way, if you guys don't use our envelopes and you're buying those cheapies, Petal Pink, Petal Pink, Petal Pink. What was Petal Pink? I'm sorry, Kristen. I just had a brain fart. Oops, I shouldn't have said that on live. Anyway, if you guys aren't using our envelopes, you got to try them. Like, they are the bomb diggity. They take our ink so well. That was just a side note. I know, squirrel. Okay, so first of all, we've cut our paper here. This is Lemon Lime Twist. Cut it 5.5 by 8.5. Oh, the ribbon. Oh, thank you. So you're right. Thank you very, very much. See, I need you guys. You have my back, and I love you for that. So I've cut this cardstock 5.5 by 8.5. Like I said, Lemon Lime Twist, one of my favorite colors. I love the bright colors. And then I cut a piece of basic white, and this is 4 by 5.25. And I'm going to find my seal. And first of all, I'm going to get this little guy out of the way before he accidentally gets stamped. And this is my liner for inside the card. There we are. Okay. And then I also cut another piece of Lemon Lime Twist, and this is 4 by 5.25. It's going to be my first layer on my card. We're going to set the card base aside, and we're going to concentrate on this right now. I did cut this from our radiating dies. I have them right here. I do. The Radiating Stitches dies. And these are an online exclusive. But if you want them, you can contact me and I can order them for you if you don't feel comfortable shopping at my online store. So that's not a problem. I don't mind helping. And these are amazing. I love these, you guys. I love the basic shapes with dies because it makes it easy. And I know I've told you this over and over and over again, but I am a lazy crafter. Anything that makes something easier, I'm all about. These are beautiful, and I love the stitching on this one. It's so cool. But anyway, we are going to use the second to the next largest, this outer one right here. And it cuts, and ta-da, there we are. So it's already pre-cut. But I did want to show you these again because some people are like, I'm not finding those in the catalog. How did you get those? They are an online exclusive. Okie dokie. So moving on. And I forgot measurements. So I believe this is 4 by 1. This, I believe, is 4 by 1.25. By the way, Kristen, I looked for this ruler for you and I couldn't find it this weekend. I think it's a retired item. So 1¼ by 4. And this is Berry Burst, by the way. And then the DSP that I'm using is Bright and Beautiful, that has the balloon theme or the birthday theme. It's such cute paper. I love the fun, bright colors in it. Yeah, I tried, Kristen. I did. I was thinking of you, but I just couldn't seem to find that bugger. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and layer those together. Super easy so far, right? And now I'm going to go ahead and attach it to this piece. I like to work with the layers before I actually attach them to the card base, because I'm like an accident ready and waiting to happen, basically. So we're going to work on this piece right here. And I need my Berry Burst ink, and I'm going to use one of our blending brushes. I love these things. I honestly should clean them, but I don't too often. I'm kind of guilty of that. Now, I did stick this one in here too, and I wanted to show you guys something. So we've had our, I call them the Big Daddies. We've had our Big Daddy brushes, the normal size ones, have been around for a little while. And then in our spring catalog that came out in January, they introduced the smaller size. So it's just petite, I guess. We'll call them petite. So some ask, well, which do you prefer? For me, I just use these basically the way I'm going to show you, which is this background. So if you do just more like backgrounds and that type of thing, I guess the larger ones are perfect. You don't have to ink them as much, and they cover a larger surface. Whereas the smaller ones, of course, he's really cute, right? But this size is great for masks. If you guys have those cute masks and really want to get into that nitty-gritty corners carefully, this is your ticket right here. So anyway, I just wanted to show you size comparison, because I know sometimes when you see things in the catalog, it's hard to, I don't know, I'm a visual person myself. So anyway, wanted to show you that. We're going to put the little guy away. We're going to use the larger of the two. And I'm just going to make a soft background. And what I like to do is start in the middle, light touch. I don't like to push too hard on it, because if you push too hard, you're going to see swirl marks. Maybe you want that effect. It depends on what you're working on. But I really like it to be soft, right? Just a soft, even. And this, for me, is basically just getting rid of some white space, so to speak. I don't know what it is about me. If I have too much white space, it kind of freaks me out. I know, I'm a little goofy, a little odd. It's all good. Anyway, and then if you think, well, that's too light, you can always add a little extra ink. And like I said, just a light touch, because it's always easier to add ink, because you definitely can't remove ink. So I always say start light and then build up from there. Oops, I'm going to need that yet. So I kind of dig that. I think it's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and, oh, that's right. I didn't need this because I already cut it. See, I'm just not thinking today. But what I am going to do, I'm going to take a moment, put this back in place, because if I don't, it will get lost. That's the way I roll. Okay, so we have the sentiment that says, sending you a handmade hug. So what I'm going to do before I go ahead and put that on there with a dimensional or two, I'm going to just center it-ish, or where I want it. Give me an idea, and then I'm going to go ahead, stamp that image using the same color, Berry Burst. Ta-da! Just like that. Like magic, right? Okay, we're going to put this away for now. And my favorite thing ever, dimensionals, as you all know if you've been watching me for a while. I'm addicted to these things. I mean, whoever thought of these was pretty darn brilliant. Okay, there we are. And then, of course, we need to put this on as well with dimensionals. Wouldn't have it any other way, right? And I'm going to take my scissors and we're going to use some of the crust. Use it all, right? I mean, it's just as good as anything. No one's ever going to know that you use the crust of your dimensionals. I'll never tell. It's our secret. All right. And attach it like so. And then we'll take one of our mini glue dots. Whoops. I feel like I'm all thumbs today. All right, I'm gonna put that there. And then we can't be without the other thing. You guys know, right? Bling. And where is my take your pick tool? By the way, I should show you guys something if I can find it fairly quick. Aha! I love it when I'm somewhat organized. So these just came in. In fact, I haven't even opened them. So let's go ahead and do that. This are more tools for this. So if you guys don't realize this, I use this all the time because I have artificial nails. And they're beautiful, but they're not very functional when it comes to little itty bitty items. So I'm always going to my tool for the itty bitties to put on things like rhinestones and all those pretty gems and embellishments that we have in the catalog. But did you know, because some didn't know, like I've shown my customers this and some of them did not know, that you can twist it, open it, and then you have this cute little itty bitty spatula, which is also very helpful for embellishments and things like that. So anyways, so you just twist it back and it locks in place. And then on the other end, we have this putty. It's like poster putty, like I used in college when I would put up posters and things like that and pictures in my dorm room because they didn't want us putting anything in the wall that would damage and make holes in the wall. It's exactly what I think it is. It's tacky and it helps you to grab those like losables or loosables that you like to put on your cards. So anyway, and by the way, puppy dogs love this part. I'm just saying, I've had 2 of these chewed up. And the problem is when you lose this part, it doesn't keep the putty, I want to call it fresh. It dries up and then you're up a creek without a paddle. So learn from me and I don't even know how my Pearl had gotten a hold of these, but she loves this part of them and she's chewed 2 of them up. I'm like, how are you even getting these? I don't know. Crazy. Anyway, let's show you the other new tools because they are now available. I didn't think they were, but I discovered through a happy accident during my BOGO and someone wanting these tools that they were actually available when I thought that they were not. So some fun new tools. Check that out. I love the X-Acto knife, the little bit, because I have one here, but it's huge and I think I would take off 2 fingers. So this is petite and more like what we need as a crafter. I mean, my husband gave me this thing to use. Oh, heck no, right? That. It's beautiful and dainty. Like all of us. So anyway, and again, it will attach to our Picket tool. And then we also have this cute little pick right here. Almost looks like a dentist tool, right? That would probably help with all those itty bitty pieces in your dies that as you cut it out and all that fun stuff. So, and this little guy here, it's like a mini pizza cutter. I'm getting hungry. Anyway, I just wanted to show you those. Cool stuff, and I'm very happy that I was able to grab those up. And if you guys are interested, if you do have the Picket tool, let me give you a number here just so you have it. It's number 161602. And I forgot the cost on these, but it's in the annual catalog, obviously, because that's the only catalog that is live. All right, back to what we were doing, the bling bling. So I'm going to go ahead and just add a little because I always think a little bit of bling is always better. And we'll put that there. And how about that one right there? There we go. And then, of course, we need to attach the whole thing to the card. And I think we'll just do that with, you know, a few more dimensionals. So what is everybody doing to celebrate Mother's Day? Comment, share with us, let us know. Even if you are watching the replay, share with what you did do if you're watching this much later. And also hashtag replay, that'd be awesome. And share this with your friends, you guys. Hit the share button. The more the merrier, right? Us crafters stick together. Okay, there we go. There is card number 1, and that is Crafting with You, that stamp set. Okay, let's move on. And let's try Zany Zoo. This is a super cute set. And you know what? I kind of wonder if I talked about this before, but that's okay. Even if we made the card before, we're going to do it again. Now I can't remember. I'm like, did I do this? This seems familiar, but that's okay. We're here to have fun. It's all good. So on that note, speaking of notes, we're going to use notes. Get that funny punny? Oh, I cracked myself up. Okay, we are going to make this card right here. In fact, you know what? I kind of did something very similar to it, but we're going to actually make the card today. Okay? So this is Zany Zoo. They have the cutest characters in this set. It's adorable. And of course, they have dies. And they also have a pack of 12 by 12 DSP. And some of the characters can be cut with these dies. And I love that Stampin' Up! Is doing that, right? Because I don't know about you guys, but I fussy cut like a 5-year-old. Probably 5-year-olds fussy cut better than I do. But anyway, I love that. I love the little curtains here. So you can make like a stage of characters. It's so stinking cute. And look at this itty bitty flower. That's adorable. A balloon, trees. I mean, you got it. It has a little bit of everything. And it's just stinking cute. And it makes me smile. So with that, we're going to make a quick birthday card. And let's see here. I have my happy birthday. I have my notes. And I guess a packet would help. And here we are. Okay. Whoops, I actually already had one. Good griefers, right? Maybe I should have had 2 cups of coffee today. All right, gonna set that aside. And we are starting with basic black. I cut it at 4 1/4 by 11 and scored it 5 1/2. And then for the inside liner, it is basic white, cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And again, we're gonna go ahead and, whoops, stick this inside the card. Just like so. Easy peasy. The designer paper, so I'm going to show you this, even though you're not going to get a super good idea, but one side has like characters and all the fun stuff, kind of cartoonish, and they've colored part of each character, which I love because it just gives you free reign to feel like you don't have to color every single thing in each character, right? And they're still cute. So if you're not a person that is like overly happy about coloring, you don't have to. You just color parts of it, which is fun. But the other side of each of the pieces of paper in this pack are black and white designs. I love black and white with a pop of color. Like, that is just fun. So this piece, I believe, but we're going to check, because believe and knowing are 2 different things, is 2 by 5 1/2. So we're going to stick this to the left side of the card. But, whoops, my characters are kind of sticking to my seal. But you could do, you know, this. You could put it in the middle. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. I I feel saucy today. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bump the camera. And we're gonna go down the middle like a madman. And then this here is basic white, and I've cut that with, oh my goodness, I know I grabbed it. Because I always love to show this set. It's one of my go-tos. It ran away. Anyway, it's called Color and Contour. And the dies are amazing with the scallop rectangles. Well, here it is. I'm like, I know I grabbed it. So it's Color and Contour. You can just purchase the dies separate, or if you want to do the bundle. I'm one of those people that I don't want to split up the brother and sister, so I have to buy the bundles together. But anyway, these are great. They're a go-to for me quite a bit. And speaking of these dies, one of my teammates, made us a little something this weekend with the die. And now I can't find that either. Wow. This is really professional today, isn't it? I thought I had it like right in front of me because it has chocolate in it. Well, isn't that special? Okay, we're going to move on. It'll probably pop at me in a minute and go, look here, silly dilly. I'm right in front of you. This is what happens. The things explode on the table. Okay, anyway, she made a box out of this, and she put chocolates in it, and it's the cutest thing ever. Kathy does such an amazing job on them. And she gave them as little gifties to us when we got together this weekend. Okay, alrighty then. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go ahead, and I'm going to use Pool Party along with one of the larger blending brushes. Grab my Pool Party. I think we need a pool party. What do you guys think? Or a beach party? All right, so once again, some gentle pressure on it. I don't want to push too hard and get all those swirly doos. I want it a little bit darker. Oops. And I still got a swirly do there. And I think this time, I'm just not going to color the character because, well, maybe I will. I forgot to grab my Stampin' Blends. And I don't want to take the time and your time to dig them out, even though they're kind of sort of behind me, but it's okay. It'll look cute, and I will color the balloons later. So I'm going to grab my little guy. He's already been cut. In fact, I'll tell you what, this one, the balloons were cut better on that. There we go. Isn't he cute? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to attach him, with dimensionals. But before I do that, I want to do a little bit of stamping. And grab my Memento black ink pad. And first of all, I want these little musical notes around him. Just like so. And then, happy birthday to you. And hopefully I have that on there somewhat straight. Let's have a moment of silence. Oh, I love when things work out, especially when I'm live. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is attach him with some dimensionals. And there we go. And just in case you guys have a question on the colors that I used, I believe this is Petal Pink, Pool Party, lemon lime twist, and I think I used Daffodil Delight, but lemon lolly is just a tad lighter, and that would be really cute with it too. Alrighty, and go ahead and put him on, because he just looks cute when he's raised a little bit with those dimensionals. And then we're gonna also attach this entire piece with more dimensionals. Whoops. And here we go. All right. And attach him like so. And quite honestly, he's not too bad, just black and white, right? There we are. And of course, we want some bling. Oh, and guess what? I just found, I knew that this would happen. So I want to show you guys this. Excuse me, and I accidentally, and you know, I had a lot of restraint because the chocolates are still in here, but not for long. I'm going to treat myself this afternoon while I'm packing and eat them. Because I know where she purchased them, and she's given us these chocolates before, and they are divine. But anyway, check this out. So Kathy Rettenmeyer, who's part of my team, made these cute little boxes for us. I just think that they are so stinking cute. And she made it with the color and contour, those scallop dies. Good stuff. Okay, now for the bling, I should just keep these out because we're going to use them on all the cards because they just make me happy. All right, and there we go. And that is basically card number 2 minus the coloring that I can finish later really quick. All right, let's move on. Card number 3, and that is color and contour. No, I'm sorry, not color and contour. Circle sayings. Oh, lordy bee. I just have to laugh because I'm seriously a hot mess today, aren't I? I truly apologize. Okay, so Circle Sayings. You can purchase as a bundle, and why wouldn't you? Because you get this beautiful circle punch along with it. It's a 2 3/8 inside and size circle, and this one layers with our other 2 circles really well. That is online. It's the 1 3/4 and the 2-inch punches. Although I didn't check today to see if they're available or not, and that was naughty of me. Anyway, we're going to make this beautiful card. I see something very similar in our catalog, and I loved it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to recreate this card. So it's a very simple birthday card, yet it's stinking cute, right? We like simple but cute. That's right up my alley because, like I've said before, I'm a lazy crafter. So we are going to use this right here, this stamp, along with the cupcake and the happy birthday. Okay? Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to need my punch out. Need these 3. We're going to use, and by the way, this is a new color for us. This is Bubble Bath. I want to call it Bubble Gum. I just want to rename all the colors, right? But this is Bubble Bath. It's a beautiful, true pink, and I love it. Get out all my goodies. And I need my Bubble Bath ink pad. And then I'm also going to use Pretty Peacock. This is a returning color. Oh my gosh. Love this color too. I think it's so pretty. Just such a rich color. Okay. Let's go ahead, take out all the bits and bubbles. First of all, I have my card base is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and I scored at 4 1/4. The inside piece, the liner, is basic white, cut at 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and put this inside so we can get this one piece out of our way, like so. And then we're going to take this first layer. This is bubble bath as well. It is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little happy birthday sentiment, and we're just going to randomly just wing it. I know that might freak you out. It's okay. It's all good. It's only a card, right? And if you truly mess up, it's only cardstock. It's not your firstborn, which, you know, is even better. So I'm just randomly going to go ahead and stamp. It's kind of just giving me a background, so to speak. So it's just not naked. There we are. Just like that. Easy peasy, right? You guys can do that. And then this is just a scrap piece. And I'm going to take my pretty peacock. Whoops. And stamp the sentiment just like so. And then I need my little cupcake, and the cupcake fits just inside here like that. And let's see here, I need my punch. And hopefully I don't have to, oh, perfect. So I don't have to cut down my white piece so it'll reach properly. And center it-ish. Oh, that's not good. Gosh darn, why am I shaking today? Holy moly. There we are. Okay. And let's see, I can put that away. This is another one of the pieces of DSP from Bright and Beautiful, which is that birthday suite that's in the annual catalog towards the front of the book. And again, I just love the happy colors in it. Isn't it pretty? Here's the back side. That's not as pretty as I love the stars. Like the stars is my favorite piece. So I have been like savoring it, using little bits at a time. And I believe this is 3 by 2, but let's double check here. Yep, 3 by 2. Woo! I'm on my game now. Now I'm all warmed up. Now that we're almost done. Anyway, I'm going to put this on the right side of the card, just to give it some color, right? I mean, instantly it looks more fun, festive. And then we're going to put the circle on with, you guessed it, dimensionals. All right. And look at this, you guys. I get to start a brand new, what do you want to call it? Page. Brand new page of dimensionals. Is that what we can call it? I don't even know what to call it. All right, there we go. And we're going to stick this on like so. And again, we need a little bit of bling. And my Picket tool. Because it's always better to have a celebration with a little bit of sparkle. There we are. And there we go. Okay. And then, again, this is from that duo pack of ribbon. And this is the lemon lime twist along with the petal pink. That's in that double pack of ribbon. And we're going to take a mini glue dot and stick it there like so. And then I want to go ahead and put it on my card base. I have to laugh at myself because I just had these in my hand, and then for a second there I was like, where did those go? I'm sure you guys can relate. Like that happens to me like constantly when I'm crafting. I'm like a bull in a china cabinet, when it comes to me creating. All right, we're gonna go ahead and attach that like so, centered-ish, and that is card number 3. All right, we're on a roll. One more, you guys. The last one is boho blue. Like I said, it's really pretty, and the pack of paper is gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so with that being said, this boho blue, which is one of our new in colors for 2 years, I cut it at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. Once again, the liner of the card, basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and stick that right in there, get it out of our way. And so this is going to be a horizontal card, which I don't do too often. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm weird. This piece of designer paper, this is that Countryside in DSP, and it's cut at 2 3/4 by 3 for this piece. And then this piece, let me show you the back as well. It's really, really pretty. Oops, I forgot to show you the back of this. Ooh. Anyway, this piece is cut at 3 by, I believe, 2. No, 2 1/4. 3 by 2 1/4. And I just wanted a little bit of layering. I just wasn't really like, I don't know what to do with this. I love using up scraps like this. Perfect, right? Just perfect. Now, I am going to go rogue on this. We're using this. This is actually from Irresistible Blooms. If you've watched any of my lives before, you know I like anything that's got a, I call it a splooch, a splotch, splatter. I love these types of stamps. And I just think it adds a little extra something to the card. So before we go ahead and attach these, I'm going to take my beautiful boho blue ink, and we're just going to make some splooches, splotches, splashes, whatever these are. They're cool. And they just give a little extra interest, and it doesn't look naked that way. So go with the sploochy splotches, okay? All right, and then I did already die cut a circle. That's right, I need this out. Why did I close that? So this is from the Stylish Shapes. Yes, I think that's what they're called. And they carried over from the other catalog, and they are one of my go-tos. Go ahead and do the sentiment. Notice I had to stop talking while I stamp. Like it required deep concentration or something. Oh my goodness. So anyway, by the way, I forgot to show you the stamp set. Lasting Joy. This kind of coordinates along with the whole Countryside in suite of stuff. And there's some beautiful sentiments in it. So if you're looking to make more of a, I don't know, I want to call it formal, an informal formal card. Does that make sense? There's these beautiful sentiments. And this one just happened to fit in this size of circle in the Stylish Shapes perfectly. So I wanted to use that one. Alrighty, so we got our stamping done. Also in that set, I'm going to show this to you again. They have these cute little flowers and things that you can accent on your cards, and it jives with the designer series paper of the Countryside in DSP. And I love this one right here, this larger flower. So I stamped them and cut them out. So we're going to use 3 of these images on the card, because I just thought it needed a little extra something. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and attach our designer series paper here. And I call it Kitty Wampus. No thought. Just go ahead, put it down, right? Because no matter what, whoever gets this card is going to be totally impressed that they got a handmade card from you. There you are. Just like that. No rhyme, no reason. And then we're going to take our dimensionals again and attach the circle to the card. Just like that. And then I want to add these with dimensionals as well. I think one on each should be sufficient. All right. And we're going to go ahead and stick them on like so. And then, of course, I thought, you know, they look like they could use a little extra something. Now, I did use a different embellishment. I forgot the names of these, but they're kind of iridescent-y. But I just happen to have these other blingy things on hand, our basic rhinestones. So I'm going to use those with the Picket tool, and we're just going to decorate the middle of those flowers and give it a little extra sparkly poo. There we are. And I've also made sure that I made a bow in advance. This ribbon is gorgeous. I believe it's like a 3/8 inch textured ribbon, if you can see the texture in it. And this is available in all 5 of the new in colors. I really, really like it. And we're gonna go ahead and attach this beautiful little bow with a couple of mini glue dots. In fact, I'm gonna use 3 to make sure it sticks, because he is kind of a thick bow. And there you have it. We got through all 4 cards, and it's just under an hour. That's awesome. Okay, super duper. So I'm gonna show them to you again, possibly. Let's see, there's that one and that one. And this one here, and then this one here, but we'll show this one since I already colored it. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for popping on here, sharing a little bit of crafting time with me. Again, I totally appreciate you. And thanks again to everybody who participated at my BOGO. Not this last weekend, but the weekend before. And I think almost everybody has picked up their goodies already. So it was a quick, fast, and furious BOGO. And thank you again. I'm going to try to do this. I tried to do this yesterday. Does that look like a heart? But anyway, thank you guys. I truly appreciate it. You make my heart happy. Thank you for being here. Just again, one more reminder that for the next 2 Sundays, I will not be live. I was going to do something in advance and record it, and I thought, you know what? No, I'm just going to share my adventure to Norway with all of you. So stay tuned, either in my community, my group, or here on my page, and I'll be posting some of the adventures on our trip to Norway and London in between. That should be a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks so much. Happy Mother's Day to all of you beautiful moms. And I hope you have a little bit of time today to do what makes you very happy. Thanks again, you guys, and I will see you soon from across the pond. Bye-bye.